Om Swastiastu. Let me introduce myself. My name is Made Valiana Syafriatama. My name is 1912021073. I will present for the first material, that is the definition of group works.
Hello, my name is Kudi Surindar Medrawan, number 12.
My name is Iwayan Wirapraditya, and my number is 24. In this video, I would like to tell you about advantage and disadvantage of group work.
Hello, my name is Gidealdi Mahendra. My name is 191-202-1145, and my number is 27.
Group work is student-centered way of teaching that emphasizes collaboration, cooperation, and teamwork. Vance Rooney described group work as a classroom practice where the students work in team to construct knowledge and accomplish tasks through the collaborative interaction. Researchers have found that social support is important for learners to be successful in the classroom. Working together is effective because students interact meaningfully in the target language and get helpful feedback from peers. In many cases, group work can help you manage your classroom successfully regardless of class size or content. Group work creates an atmosphere that encourages successful behavior. Working in group engages students with others who may have different set of language and social skills. Using smaller groups to meet classroom goals allows students to develop skills that are valuable in life and work, such as talking about ideas, justifying opinion, collaborating with others, building consensus, handling conflict, and disagreeing politely.
Now I would like to explain about purpose and reason of group works. Group work can help you manage your classroom successfully, regardless of class size or content. Group work creates an atmosphere that nurtures successfully behaviors. Working in a group engages students with each other who may have different set of language and social skills. Using smaller groups to meet classroom goals allows students to develop skills that are valued in life and work, such as talking about ideas, justifying opinions, collaborating with others, building consensus, handling conflict, disagreeing politically. Research have found that social support is important for learners to be successful in the classroom. Working in a group allows students to be uninteractive and environment. This interaction helps them to develop language and social skills. During group works, students are engaged with the tasks, increasing their confidence and responsible for their own learning. Working together is effective because students interact meaningfully in the target language and get helpful feedback from peers. Student develops positive interdependence. This means that they encourage and help each other by sharing ideas and knowledge to reach a common goal.
Based on broadly summarizes the advantages of group work such as 1. The quantity of students' speech can increase. In teacher-grounded classroom, teachers often speak for more than 80% of the time. But in group work, students can talk for more of the time instead. 2. The variety of speech acts can increase. In teacher-fronted classroom, teacher has students in a responsive role, but in group work, students can perform a wide range of roles. 3. There can be more individualization of instruction. In teacher-run classroom, teachers shape their instruction to the needs of the average students, but in group work, students can accompany their needs to becoming an individual student. 4. The student's anxiety can be reduced. Based on Rodale summarizes, students are more likely less nervous when speaking in an L2 in front of their peers or friends than in front of the entire class. 5. It can be increase the students' motivation in learning. In group work, students are more likely less competitive and more likely to encourage each other in the group. 6. Enjoyment can increase. The student-student interaction, students with students interaction often prohibited in the teacher-run classroom, but in group work classroom, students is taking pleasure interacting with each other in the group. 7. Independence can increase. Group activities are more likely encourage students to becoming independent learners. 8. Social integration can increase. In group work activities, students are allowed to get to know each other in the group. 9. Students can learn how to work together with others. In typical teacher-run classroom, teacher often discourages students to help each other, but in group work, students are allowed to collaborate their skills with their partners in the group. 10. Learning can be developed. In group work, students will take risks and can scaffold others' efforts. So along with it, their learning will enhance them. Those are all of the advantages of group work. However, based on Steve Smith's statements, the disadvantages of group work such as 1. When comparing pair and group work, the pair work offers a great advantage that each partner gets to speak and must take part. With group work, the lazy member phenomenon can occur as one or more members and let the dominant ones take the strain. 2. Pairs and groups may go off task or resort to using L1 when they're doing their activities. There are significant behavior management issues involved with pair or group work. 3. Half of the entire students may be interested in pair and group work, but some of them prefer to work with their expert teacher. 4. The teacher cannot be certain that the entire class achieved the task goal, since it is impossible to monitor every individual in the class. Pairs or groups might report they have done their task and understood, but the teacher cannot be sure this is the case. 5. Various languages is one of the consequences that associate with group work learning method. Students often use incorrect and poor languages. If the teacher evaluates their student with a top-level assessment, they can use it as a guarantee that the students achieve their goal in learning. 6. It is likely the students will receive the negative feedback or correction. Although the teacher can set up a task with the instruction to give feedback to each other, there is no guarantee the negative feedback won't occur. 7. According to point 6, vocalization of errors may occur. It means students may continue to make the same errors in a different situation. Alright, that is the end of my presentation of the advantages and the disadvantages of group work. So, my friend will continue the next material.
We're gonna pretend the whole class is one group. And we want to see how well you work together. You need to get in line by the day you were born without talking.
Because we teach group work to our students, they know they have a piece to contribute.
No words.
They know how to use their resources in other people, and they know how to build ideas together.
Now we're going to say the day you were born.
7, 9,
9,
10, 11.
Woohoo! We got it!
We are an all honors curriculum here, which means we're providing high-level instruction from grades 7 to 12. Given that, however, we have entirely heterogeneous classes where you've got kids of all different previous levels of achievement.
At University Park, you're going to see group work from grades 7 all the way to grades 12. We start in 7th grade with roles and responsibilities.
You want to make sure you understand what are the responsibilities of each of the roles that you've been given. I don't think group work comes naturally. I think it's something that they have to learn.
1 plus 8.
Today we were learning about integers, positive and negative numbers. Now it's time to take the basic skills and transfer it into real-world solving problems. The person who's the questionnaire, you will come up and get the problem because you have to read the problem to your group partners. For this particular activity, we give roles. There would be a questioner, a summarizer, and a clarifier. The clarifier will set up the problem, make sure each group member agrees with the plan. One side of the paper that I gave them would be prompts, so that it helps them take away that nervousness because it says, oh, you have to say something. If you're not sure how to start the conversation, if you want to say something, use those sheets.
You're the clarifier.
Oh, this paper's paper.
Teachers want us to learn with each other so we can all know what different ways you can solve the problem and not just the teacher's way. I personally really love that because I like to experience how other people solve the problem, so see if I can have a strategy for that too.
Is it done by the end of the year? By no means. No. I mean, it's a struggle day in and day out for sure. But they definitely get better at it.
Yeah.
We're not just pushing desks together and thinking that's group work now, but really giving challenging assignments that require multiple voices, that require people to have a role in building knowledge together.
And so we build it that way. We'll kind of pull away some of the scaffolds as the kids get older, and then you can really see them working together in a collaborative way.
So it's 7.5 by 7.5.
We're making a polynomial cube. He's working on the bigger box so we can put things in, and I'm just working on the smaller pieces for now.
We're starting a unit on polynomials.
It'll be similar to what you did here.
When you're dealing with polynomials, you're dealing with dimensionality, so they're all building 8 shapes with an outer box, hopefully to tie together the symbolic and the spatial.
Which one do you want to do? The 7.5 one.
By the 7.5 cube?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll do one of the 12.5s by 7.5.
Okay.
A good group work problem, it's got to be so big that you need your partner to help decide on the organization, to try this while you're trying something related to it.
Starting this project, I was really confused because this class is fairly difficult. But I find that when you go to other classmates, it helps tremendously.
And then they can be talking to the other groups around them and seeing maybe a different way to tweak their process.
So what he did was he came up here and drew each box that this group had. Although we're in our own individual groups, it's very helpful to go into another group and ask questions. When you finally get to the answer, it sticks with you longer than the teacher just telling you the answer. Oh, I see.
The world, more and more, relies on people being able to work together, to collaboratively solve problems.
Anna could do counting how much money we have, and then y'all can do how much everything is in total.
You know, I have kids come to me every single day. I had 4 7th graders come to me the other day. They want to do a bake sale to raise money for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
So all the money we make in the bake sale is going to go towards this charity.
So you've got some people on board already to help out, and you're going to stay after today?
Yeah, but they just need to know when they have to have it by. So
they see the value in teamwork.
Well, you can go put Friday on that announcement.
All right.
And we'll go on Friday.
Yay!
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In this session, I will analyze video about group work. We know that the teacher gives the student learning method about group work. And group work have any strength and also weakness. With this learning method, we know that the student will increase their communication skills and also increase their collaboration skills. And also, they will learn how to manage complex problems, but somehow there will be also a conflict in their team, and there also will learn about how to make decision with their teams. And in this video we know also the strength of this learning method are there are more trying to learn about new things, and then they will also try to learn about how to be a good team, and then they will also increase their communication skills and collaboration skills, and then they will also learn about a lot of sources and more reliable and more effectively, because they will trying to make a decision in their team. On this video we will know also about the weakness of these learning methods. There are less creativity, no individual thinking, and consuming time also, and also there are unequal of participating and unequal in getting work.